Hey, my name is Sandhi Ganeriwala. I'm currently working as a product manager in Haptech. I come from Kolkata. I've studied economics in my college years. So I studied from St. Xavier's College, Kolkata, for my bachelor's. And after that, I did my master's from Delhi School of Economics. After which I had around 4 or 5 years of work experience before joining Haptech, in which I did a variety of roles uh, consisting of analytics, business development, force sales, and partnerships as well. I was looking around and I was like trying to figure out how can I break into product management. But wherever I applied, I got the same thing that either you need to have experience as a product manager or you need to like know some coding or something. And my knowledge or my awareness about whether I could be a product manager was limited. And obviously my confidence was also not that high. Another thing that I realized was that to be a product manager without having studied software engineering in your college years, you necessarily need to have an MBA from, say, one of the premier institutes in India or abroad, and that's the feel that anyone gets. Like someone who's not who's not aware of how companies hire product managers, or very specifically how startups today hire product managers. They think that they need an ISB or an IIM MBA to be able to break into product management, and that is exactly what I also thought, and that is where I was like happily proven wrong. I can definitely say that the content was great. The case studies that we were made to go through were also designed in such a way that we think more like product managers. We make the mistakes that any non-product person would make while approaching those case studies. And the great part about it was that obviously whatever we submitted in the case studies were evaluated very nicely. So like I used to have regular calls with my guide who used to talk about every case study, and who would obviously point out mistakes or how I could have thought in a different way. The case studies standalone would not have helped as much if I had not had a very good guide alongside. The next phase in the course was obviously preparing for interviews, and that is where I like two things. Firstly, I got a chance to take a lot of or appear for a lot of mock interviews, and I also got the chance to get great feedback, because doing a lot of interviews is one thing. Obviously, it helps you, but you need someone to give you very, very good feedback. When I say very good feedback, I mean honest feedback, and a feedback which contains actionables. So I got ideas for every answer that I gave, or I got points on which I could work upon. So and this is where actually for someone like me who had 4 to 5 years of work experience already, it's not very easy to change how you like speak in interviews or how you approach interviews. And that is where I think Appraised helped a lot, because as a product manager you need to speak in a very structured way. There was a like huge change in how I gave my interviews before Appraised and after Appraised. So this is something that really helped me in doing well in my product manager interviews. If I had not had these practice interviews, if I had not gotten that feedback and then worked on that feedback also, then I would have easily cracked maybe a business development role interview or a partnership interview, but I would not have cracked a product management interview. Like the foremost thing that I liked was the effort that they put in. So obviously the person who wants the job puts in a lot of effort, but the team who's kind of trying to upskill the person, if they are also putting a lot of effort, that is what will ultimately like lead to success. And I saw that with Appraised. So I remember very well there was this one instance wherein I needed to have a practice interview because I had an interview coming up in a day or two, and I actually did not get time because I was out of town, and I came back at around 12 midnight, and the Appraised mentor which I had, he actually stayed up till then, and he actually had a full blown interview session at 12:30 at night, just because I was not available during the day. And that's the kind of, I would say, effort that I saw from them, and that is what made me put more effort, because I would have gotten a bit relaxed. But if I'm seeing my mentor stay up till late to make sure that I get the practice, that is where like the candidate also like kind of make sure that he lives up to the mentor's expectation. So that is just one anecdotal like experience that I talked about. But so like in one word, if I were to like kind of summarize, it would be culture. I saw great culture amongst the team, in the team, and I think that is an amazing differentiator today if you're looking for any.